Yo, what's good, guys? Today we're gonna be going over all the carmeta in GeoGuessr, the main ones that are like have visible stuff in it, not just like a white front. Anyways, let's start off. We're gonna go west to east, so right over here we have American Samoa's car. You can get a few other variations, but here's the main one of them you'll get. You'll get like this black back, and then you'll have this kind of thing in the front. Okay, what I was trying to say by this little thing in the front is that there's going to be some blur in the front. Moving on, we're going to come all the way to Guatemala. You will get this one all the way throughout Guatemala. It's very distinct and easy to find. It just looks like that, and that's it. Now we're going to come a little bit more east into Dominican Republic. It's going to be like the Guatemala car, except it's not going to have mirrors in the front. It's going to have this white front. Now we're going to come down to Curacao over here. And this one's just like Dominican Republic as well, except it's going to have a black front. Now we're going to come over to U.S. Virgin Islands. So now there's two parts of this country. So there's the south part and the north part. They have different cars. So here's the main one you're going to find in the south. It's like this, just with a back, and you have these bars in the back, and it's got the red front. And then up north, you're mainly going to find this car with this truck with these like distinct lines here. Visible. And then now we're gonna go up north over here to Bermuda. So this is what Bermuda's car is gonna look like. You'll have these mirrors and the black car, and there's gonna be like some blur over it. Now let's go all the way up here to Greenland. So in Greenland, you're gonna get some cars sometimes. You might get one something like this, as you'll find like over here in Nuuk around this coverage. You won't even need the car for Greenland half the time because it's so distinct just by like, yeah. Okay, next we're gonna come a little bit more east in Senegal here. So this is some of the new coverage of the car. So you can have this big white front on a truck, and you're gonna have like this black antenna usually in the back. It just looks like this, just a generic truck really. Oh yeah, a little disclaimer here, I forgot to include in this part. This is not the only car you'll get in Senegal. You can get one with just like bars on the side too, so look out for that. Now if we come a little bit more east but go a lot more north, we're gonna come over here to Faroe Islands. So Faroe Islands is gonna get a very distinct car. It's gonna look like this with these mirrors. It does look like the Guatemala car, but the nature looks nothing like Guatemala. And yeah, you also get this bollard in Faroe Islands, bonus tip. Now if we come down south again, we're gonna go to Ghana. In Ghana, we're gonna have a car like this. It looks like all the other ones with the bars, but it's gonna have this black tape on this bar right here. There is going to be a similar car coming later in the video that's going to have black tape here. I'll show you guys where that is once we get to it. Now we're going to go slightly east, only 3 countries over, to Nigeria. So you do not get carmeta often in Nigeria, but if you do, it's usually going to have just these caution tape bars, and then I'll have just like a white front, maybe with some mirrors. But the main feature you want to be using to distinguish Nigeria is the cop car you're going to have following you, like the whole way through. It won't always have like the blue and red on top, but it's going to be following you. Now let's go a little bit more east in Africa to the newest added country, Rwanda. You're only going to have Kigali coverage for Rwanda. You're going to have a black car the whole way through, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's just this black car the whole way through. Now heading over to a bordering country in Uganda, once again, you're pretty much only going to have Kampala coverage, but you can like be on this road out here in Uganda. But it's mainly only Kampala, something like that. So here's the car. It's pretty much just a front with just mirrors. That's about it. Now let's come over another border to the classic Kenya. I'm sure everyone knows about this one, but yeah, basically you'll just get a snorkel in the car just like this. And that's really about it. You're not going to get a snorkel every time, or at least visible now in Kenya because of the new coverage update, but you'll still see them. Now let's come south and east to this island, Reunion. This is part of France, and basically this is like the Ghana one, but you're going to get the black tape in the back here, as I said earlier. Ghana, you're going to have the black tape right here on this bar, but in Reunion, you're going to have it on this bar in the back. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison of Ghana car and Reunion car. Now let's head north, up east to a new continent in Asia. We're going to go to Kyrgyzstan. This one very distinct by just looks of nature, and also the car is pretty easy to spot and is distinct. You just have these white bars, and you have like this roof rack here, kinda, with the mirrors. And yeah, that's about it. Now let's go south to Sri Lanka. This will be the first one that we have that's not like an actual like metal car, really. But, oh yeah, bonus tip, you're gonna get poles like that in Sri Lanka, black and white. But anyways, this is the main car you're gonna get in Sri Lanka. You'll get it sometimes. It's pretty much just a faint French flag you'll have in the front of your car. And if you see this, you're likely going to be in Sri Lanka. Now let's head north to Bangladesh. So you'll get this car a lot in Bangladesh. Bars and these colorful mirrors. Now let's go all the way south down here to Cocos Keeling Islands. The main car in this is just, you have this back, but the main distinct feature is this little thing right here. I really don't know what to call this. If you know what this is called, let me know. Comment down below. Now we're just gonna head slightly east to neighboring island. We're gonna come over here to Christmas Island. So there's not too much coverage in Christmas Island or Cocos, but when you do get it, you're just gonna have this like box car in the back. And that's really it. It's just a box car. Now, honestly, I don't know which one of these locations is more east, but we'll just pop up here to Mongolia. I've selected 3 different locations because you do get a few different cars here. What you will always get, though, in Mongolia, pretty much, is this, like, mattress thing, I don't know, sleeping bag. And you'll get these bars in the back sometimes, too. Now, let's go to the second location over here in Ulaanbaatar. This is the one, like, the Bangladesh. It has the same mirrors as Bangladesh, but it doesn't have, like, the main yellow sticking out. And you will usually get those bed sheet things in the front, but in this location you just happen to not have them. But most of the time you will have them. Like if we go to the next location over here, and then here you have the mattress thing again. I really don't know what to call this, bed sheets, something like that. You can get a snorkel in Mongolia, but it's gonna look nothing like Kenya in the nature. And you're usually gonna have the bed sheet thing too. So Mongolia, very distinct car. You can get a few more different looking cars than that, but those are the main ones. If you're still having trouble differentiating this car from the Bangladesh car, just learn the atmospheres. They look so different in nature. This goes the same for the car that has a snorkel on it in Mongolia. You'll be able to tell it's not Kenya. So now let's go south down to Laos. Something important to mention is that you are not going to get this car anywhere in Vientiane, I'm pretty sure. And you're only going to get it in some roads and packs over here. So this is what the car looks like. Kind of looks like the Guatemala one again. But you're usually gonna get like some bars here, kind of like holes. What do I call these? I don't know. I think I seriously forgot what lines and linear functions are here. You can also just tell by like the looks of the country and a distinct language that it has. I don't think I can find it anywhere here. Oh yeah, there it is. See, like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Laos. And that's pretty much it for the video. That's everything. Okay. So if you enjoyed and this helped you, please make sure to give a like. Consider subscribing because that's a cool thing. You should do that. That would be awesome. And if you want more shitty content like this, please let me know. I love making horrible content. Yo, and make sure to comment and let me know if you guys want a part 2 on any of this stuff. Maybe just different cars, or just maybe like generic black fronts, or if you guys want something like polls around the world, I can make a poll video. Yeah, I know, telephone pools. Telephone pools. Anyways, have a great day and click one of these videos that's popping up on your screen now. And thank you, goodbye.